This has been a wild and terrifying experience for me. I don't usually post things like this, but I haven't really slept since it happened, and I need to get it out somewhere. This was 3 nights ago. I was driving back home around 1:30 a.m. after dropping a friend off. The roads were almost empty, just the occasional truck or bike passing by. It's about a 40-minute drive through a mix of highway and quieter residential roads. About halfway through, I noticed a car behind me. Nothing strange at first, it kept a steady distance, didn't try to overtake. I remember thinking it was comforting in a weird way, not being completely alone on the road. After maybe 10 minutes, I turned off the main road into a smaller one that leads toward my area. The car followed. Still, I didn't think much of it. People live around there. It's normal. But then I took another turn. And another. These weren't main routes anymore, just narrow roads with barely any streetlights. The car was still behind me. That's when I started paying attention. I slowed down slightly to see if they'd pass. They didn't. I sped up a bit. They matched it exactly. No high beams, no honking, nothing. Just there. At this point I was about 5 minutes from my house, and I didn't want to lead them straight to where I live. So I made a random turn into a lane I don't usually take. It's kind of a dead-end area with a small construction site. The car followed me in. I drove all the way to the end and stopped. There was nowhere else to go. I figured if they were just another driver, they'd turn around or at least react. They stopped about 15 to 20 meters behind me. Engine still on. Lights still on. We just sat there. I checked my phone, no signal. Typical for that area. I didn't want to step out. Something felt off. Not dangerous in an obvious way, just wrong. After maybe a minute, their headlights turned off. Not dimmed, completely off. Now it was just darkness behind me. I don't know why, but that scared me more than anything. I locked my doors, and tried to see the outline of the car and silhouette of the driver. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it. When I observed it before, I could see the outline of the car driver. He had long hair, I could surely say that, and seemed too big for that car, felt like he was struggling to fit in that car. But now there was nothing. No silhouette. No reflection. No sound. Just empty road. I stopped, confused, and switched on my own high beams. There was no car there. No way they could have turned around. There's no space. No side roads. Just a wall at the end and a narrow lane. I didn't stay to figure it out. I drove straight home and locked everything. The part that's been bothering me the most isn't that the car disappeared. It's that, before the headlights went out, I could have sworn I saw someone step out of the driver's side and they were already walking toward me when the lights cut.